Welcome to Texas Today. I'm Kristen Dickerson. Buckle up and enjoy the ride. The Glamour and Grit podcast, hosted by actors Eric and Sainty Nelsen, is all about where life's messiness meets the spotlight, allowing listeners to embrace life's ups and downs.
Glamour.
Grit. Glamour.
Grit. Glamour. Grit.
Here to share more are actors Eric and Sainty Nelsen. Always just delightful to see you two.
Well, thank you so much for having us. So happy to be here.
I
So
swear
happy to be here.
You'll just have like a ball of light like around you. Every time I see you, I'm just like, they're just the glowiest couple I've ever seen in my life.
It's the clothes. It's the clothes.
Yeah, I think I'm light bright in my outfit.
So let's talk about the Glamour and Grit podcast. First of all, the name of it. Sainty, how did you all pick the name?
We actually picked the name during 1883. A lot of people don't know our son was like deathly ill. And I just remember sitting there being like, this is my husband's best time of his life. And it's the worst time of my life. Really both of our lives, our child being sick. And I just remember being like, I wish podcasts and actors would show this other side and really show the grit of life and not just all the glamour. Because on the outside in, it looked like it was the best time of our lives. And if you only knew how much we were struggling internally as a family and trying to figure out what was wrong with our son. And I just remember being like, I owe that to other moms and parents and people, that it's all real, and to maybe give everybody a little grace.
Yeah.
And just to show that side of actors as well.
Whatever it is, the cedar blows from one end, the pollen's blown from the other, something else is blown from the south, and it's just this terrible concoction. If you move to Texas, the state should offer you a little goodie bag with nose strips, saline nose spray, an allergy pill, and a cowboy hat, and you'll be set.
Oh, that's like a cute little goodie bag, baby.
Eric, is it hard to share the rest of your life? So you have the on-camera, beautiful, everything's fine, put together, but the rest of it?
You know, it's actually, I didn't know how I was going to go coming into this podcast because I've never put myself out there like that. And this is new for both of us. But it's been really therapeutic.
Really?
And I've had more people come up to me now telling me, you know, thank you for being so open and for sharing yourself with us and your family and what's going on behind the scenes. And there's just been such an outpour of love and support behind it that I'm like, oh, this is okay. I can be this way. I can put it all out there and enjoy it. And it's really helped us grow together as well.
Oh my gosh, I say it's our date night because we have a 2- and 4-year-old, Molly, Morgan, and Mick. And our son, Mick, sleeps with us. I know. Co-sleeping or whatever that's called. He's 2. We try to get him out of our bed. He won't.
It's like, are we going to sacrifice hours of sleep because he's up in his room screaming and banging things all night? Or are we just going to let him sleep with us for, hopefully this is just a little period of time,
He's probably gonna be
and get
like
great
12.
night's sleep?
So I feel like this is our only alone time. And date night is the podcast. It really has been like this marriage therapy. We didn't need marriage therapy, but everybody could use a little,
Extra time.
extra time together. Everyone that knows me, I love to talk shop, which is our industry. So I feel like it's our time to talk shop and really dive into each other's business. We were just at the Dallas Film Festival, and I turned to Eric and I was like, what's the movie about? Like, I had no idea. And so I think this has allowed me to actually be a part of his process too, because we talk about what he's working on, what I'm working on.
I love that we can listen to the podcast. We can also watch it. So I watched an episode on YouTube, your interview with Jen Landon, who is just so incredible. You all would know her as Teeter from Yellowstone. She is also the daughter of Michael Landon.
When I got on this show, this is the longest I've ever been on a show outside of the soap. And there's something about Taylor he's like somewhere between a big brother and a father for me. And those guys in the bunkhouse are like my siblings. And I felt like I was given a family.
I mean, I pressed play and an hour goes by and I'm like, I've got to go back to work.
I know.
It was just beautiful. Will you give me kind of an overview of just some of the topics that naturally come up between conversations with other people?
Oh my gosh, I feel like we touch on so many things depending on who we have across from us, because we've got artists, we've got actors, we've got musicians, we've got writers, producers, directors, you name it, that are coming through on the podcast. And so each episode really is so different. But a lot of it is kind of geared towards how you get through your day-to-day, the hustle and the bustle, your industry, you know, the demands of what you do, how you get through that while still trying to live a normal life.
Yeah.
And so many people have different tactics and, you know, little tricks that help in this way or that way if they have kids or if they don't.
I mean, there are sometimes we're like, oh, that was harder to do. And then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh my God, like Jen, it was, both of us came in, it was like we could have sat for hours. She was so open and honest, and I think that makes, as you know, probably the best interviews, when people are willing just to be open. Mondays we call it Celebrity Monday. Monday, and what does Monday mean? Celebrity Monday. And then Friday are just Eric and I kind of talking the talk and however we're feeling and whatever the moment is, kind of depending the day.
We had an episode early on where our 4-year-old daughter was trying to FaceTime us in the middle of the interview.
This is real life, though.
And that's it. So we're like, well, we have to answer. This is going to be part of the shtick now. And somehow she figured out how to call us on our Alexa at the house because she doesn't have a phone by any means. So, you know, just a day in the life.
Glamour and Grit, so good. Congratulations, you two. It's beautifully done. It's clear as a bell. Fun to watch. So I just wish you the absolute best in your lives. Thank you so much. Once again, you can listen at the Glamour and Grit podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Visit theglamourandgrit.com to find out what's coming up next.